See, up to now we discussed basic signals and standard signals, how to write the graphical representation and how to write a functional representation. Now we have to discuss how to perform operations on signals. The operations on signals are, we have to move the signal either left side or right side. Sometimes it requires a compression and expansion, and sometimes the function is required negative time side only positive time side. All these are explained with the operations on signals. In this operations are, first operation is shifting operation. Here now I am explaining time shifting operation. The signal is x of t after time shift. After time shifting, now the representation is x of t plus or minus t naught. See, the signal is now x of t signal. Now here we have to perform one operation. That operation is a time shifting operation. Time shifting operation explains algebraic summation of constant to the time here. So here t naught is some constant value. This constant value is adds with time axis or subtracts with time axis. So after shifting operation, the representation becomes here x of t plus or minus t naught. In this plus explains the left side shift operation, minus explains the right side shift operation. It is like this: x of t plus t naught. This explains the left shift operation. The complete function is shifted left side. And one more is x of t minus t naught. This explains right shift operation. Right shift operation means the complete function is shifted right side. So plus or minus, this complete operation is also called as time shifting operation. For easy understanding purpose, now I am taking one example. That example is a rectangular function. X of t is 2 rect of t by 6 is defined. Now this name explains it is a rectangular function. This rectangular function has amplitude, 2 amplitude, and it is defined with time period. The time period is a 6 time period. And the time limits are from -3 to +3. Then the graphical representation of the above function is, with respect to time axis, it is defined from -3 to +3 constant amplitude. This constant amplitude is 2. This function is also called as rectangular function. 2 rect of t by t by 6 is here. Then I want here one signal x of t minus 3. This is x of t. This is given function now. Let us assume this is one function, given function x of t. So given function x of t is 2 rect of t by 6. This is like this. It is different from -3 to +3. Then the required signal is x of t minus 3. So x of t minus 3 explains this complete function shifted right side now. This complete function shifted right side. How many times here? This explains the number of times. The number of times is 3 times now. Now from this, required signal is x of t minus 3. X of t minus 3 explains this complete function shifted right side 3 times here. This value explains the number of times shifting operation, and this symbol explains the plus or minus. This symbol explains left side shifting or right side shifting operation. So x of t minus 3, this is shifted right side. Now x of t minus 3 is, it is not defined negative side here. Now it started from 0 onwards because this is completely shifted right side 3 times. So So 0 to up to 6. 0 to 6, this amplitude is 2. Function shape is as it is here, but this complete function is shifted right side like this. Total time period is same. Here 6 time period is there. After shifting time period is 6, but time limits are changes. To find this type of representation purpose, one simple technique we have to apply. The technique is, first step here, define the limits of the given function. Define limits of given function. This is one step. First we have to define the limits of the given function. The given function is this one. Now this is defined from -3 to +3. This is time axis. So time axis is defined in between -3 to +3. First step is define the limits of the given function. Then second step, replace t with the required value. So replace this t with required value. Here our requirement is x of t minus 3. Then replace this t with t minus 3 and write remaining part as this. Here this side -3 and this side +3 is there. So second step is replace t with the required value. Required value is t minus 3. So replace this with t minus 3. Right, this is as it is and this is as it is. Right. Then third step, convert into t representation. So now convert this t minus 3 to t, because always we have to write this axis should be time axis, t axis only. So convert this t minus 3 to t representation. So now -3 less than or equal to t minus less than or equal to 3. Convert this into t. That purpose, add all the sides with +3. Add all the sides with +3. Here -3 plus 3 cancels. Then -3 and +3. This becomes 0 less than or equal to. Here it has t less than or equal to 3 plus 3 is 6. Now the signal is defined from 0 to 6. This operation is also called as shifting operation. Now this operation is right side shifting operation. Similarly, if it is plus here, t plus t naught, this explains the left side shifting operation. Now one more, from this x of t, I required here x of t plus 1. Same signal shifted left side now, because here plus symbol is there, t plus 1. Left side shifting number of times, only one time. So this complete function is shifted left side. Now this value is shifted to -4 and this value shifted to 2. Otherwise, apply the same procedure. First, write the limits of the given function. Limits of the given function is -3 to +3. Second step is replace t with a required value. This is -3 as it is. Required value is t plus 1. This is as it is. Then convert into t representation. So here we require only t. That purpose, subtract all the sides with -1. Now -1 plus 1 cancels. Here it becomes -4 less than or equal to, t is less than or equal to 3 minus 1 is 2. Now the time limits of the function is from -4 to +2. Then the graphical representation of the signal is, this is x of t plus 1. Now time limits are from -4 to +2. I am to do same here. In this case, x of t minus 3 is there. The complete rectangular function is shifted right side. Now here, x of t plus 1, this complete rectangular function is shifted left side. So these operations are also called as time shifting operations. Minus constant, -3, this explains the right side shifting operation, and +1 or plus some constant, this explains the left side shifting operation, but total time period should be same. And -4 to 2, 6, -3 to 3, 6, and 0 to 6, 6. Time period should be as it is. Without changing the time period, the complete function is shifted either left side or right side. This type of operation is also called as time shifting operation.